Hello. Oh, wow, that's so funny. I was saying that I like reading from the Oracle, and then here's the Oracle at the back of the deck. Um, Hello. Okay, so let's get straight into the reading. We're just doing a reading. Um, Spirit, divine guidance, divine intelligences, universe. First of all, please clear the energy of this deck. Please clear my own energy and the energy in this room. To hold space and make space for the messages that are meant to come through, that are meant for this specific reading. Messages that are filled with love and protective guidance. Please protect this space and enshrine it in your golden light. Um, and please brief me on what we're about to talk about so that I can speak within deeper context and speak from an evolved place to allow this message to resonate in a way that is teaching and instructive and brings us forward with smooth progression and flow with wherever people are in their life right now. Okay, Kadesh, we have sexual wisdom. Okay. It's so interesting. There is like a bit of a romantic energy in the air and a flirtatious energy in the air, but it's really about understanding, how you communicate your sexuality and how you communicate your needs. And it's been coming through with animals because I've been seeing like animals of like videos of animals flirting with each other, like mating rituals, and it is mating season, so it's kind of funny. But I've seen it with owls, I've seen it with leopards, and I've seen it with lions. Um, it's cool to see, and especially with the owls because it felt so similar to humans. But yeah, we have Kadesh here with sexual wisdom, and even with the flower and the way that the petals are, it kind of makes me think about that wisdom as well, and even like the way that flowers wilt and how their energy ends up expelling and how they end up sharing their nectar with the bugs, with the creatures, the bees, the butterflies, the birds. How you move, finding your scent, finding your movement, finding your flow, and figuring out how that puts you in position to properly receive and receive from the best, receive from who is truly in alignment and understands your flow, understands your rhythm, understands your match. Feels like that type of wisdom is really in abundance right now. Yeah, understanding the flow and of your fire, the movement of your fire, and making sure that you are pacing yourself with that kind of movement so that you are able to flow in true, genuine order with yourself and truly be, you know, in balance and in alignment with your river. I think it's a beautiful and genuine process that is unfolding within all of us right now. And embracing it is so important because it requires vulnerability and putting your pride to the side, and also being super like in your own individual energy, and allowing the hunter, the huntress to rest, and the receiver, the nurturer, the goddess, in the sense of um, the wisdom keeper, to be uplifted, because there's information, there's secrets, there's codes that you get from sexual energy, and in order to be in a place to receive that, you've got to be willing to learn. You've got to be willing to be the student. You've got to be open. You've got to have space for that. And so, how do you get into that space? That seems to really be speaking right now. Is your heart open? And is your heart exposed? Because there is a bit of like exposure here, but it's almost like what's it called, light therapy or light something, exposure therapy, something like that. Like sometimes it's good to be exposed to certain things, and you could be being exposed to certain experiences or feelings, or sexualities, expressions that are really going to help you understand yourself a little bit more and get in flow with yourself a little bit more. And this could be a very soft and luxurious process. Okay, clearly this deck is like, girl. Yeah, but cosmic knowledge here at the back of the deck, definitely an element of receiving here. Receiving information, receiving wisdom. Stillness is interesting, just popped out. I feel like something is being thawed out. Something that's kind of been put on ice. A part of yourself that's been frozen or been celibate or been put to the side could be being thawed out. And I think that this is a very natural process and kind of a bit of divine timing kind of energy. And I think it's going to be very healing that this is happening in this order, this is happening in this time and at this time. And it could even have to do more so with communication. You know, there's could be like, because I'm thinking a lot about the blue energy, and that's what's standing out to me the most. There could be either psychic communication or like verbal communication or even physical communication, but it's about communication with the blue energy and the way that you speak. And I think that there's something coming forward that's kind of lighting up that fire, reinvigorating that sacral energy and bridging the two. And I mean, learning to do that with confidence is probably totally where the wisdom comes in. So yeah, I think that there's like an alignment coming through also within chakra points between the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, and then the sacral. There's lots happening here. I think the lower chakras are really connecting to the throat right now. And even, then with sexual wisdom, with the Kardashian, all of them. I think there's a chakra alignment here even. This could even be connected to like Kundalini, like a Kundalini awakening of some sort. Especially with the snake. We have Oshun here. You could be receiving quite generously. And I think I think you could be having fun on this journey. I definitely think you're going to be you could be having some experiences that are taking you on a ride, and it could be exhilarating, it could be exciting, it could be immersive, especially if you are inexperienced in this. This could be something that is approaching you at this time that is very exciting, a process that you get to go through with somebody else, that you are, learning a lot from about yourself, about how you express yourself, and these could be sexual experiences, and it could be something that really wakes you up and awakens that fire within you again. And it's something that I think is going to be very enjoyable. Yeah, and I think it's going to spark a level of independence, because until now you could have felt very you could have felt like you had to kind of rely on some type of partnership energy to be able to give you this, and it feels like this is coming to you more freely than you expected, though still within this realm of partnership. And I think that it's a blessing, and I think that this is something that's going to kind of, thaw out a part of you that hasn't seen light in a very long time. And I think you're going to experience a lot of generosity from this energy and rebirth from this energy. I think you're going to be, a part of you will be reborn, and I think it'll be very beautiful and nurturing. Yeah, so you could be having some experiences that are quite awakening and telling, and they could spark some creativity within your own essence, really wake up your chakras, really help you get into alignment and understand yourself a little bit more. And I think it's very nurturing and very giving and very beautiful, and it's something to be very excited about. So, yeah. And I think the goddesses are really speaking on this one as well. Personal experiences you share with others, it all feels very positive though. Okay. I think that's it.